today we'll be showing you how to make gluten and dairy-free brownies. What you'll be needing is some good quality dark chocolate, preferably cooking compound. We are using the black and gold one, but we basically bought them all out because they are not selling them anymore. I haven't been able to find a chocolate yet. If you found one, leave a comment in the below. First, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius conventional, so not fan forced. You need chocolate, margarine of some sort, Nuttalex is a good brand, sugar, cocoa powder, and plain gluten-free flour. You'll need some water, and you're gonna need a double boiler so you can cook the chocolate, and 3 eggs. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna weigh 250 grams of chocolate. Then go and place it over at the near where your thing is boiling, where your pot is boiling.
Now we need to weigh 180 grams of butter.
Once you've weighed all the ingredients you need, then you melt it in the double boiler. So you put the butter, melt it a bit, and then 1/3 of a cup of water. Put that in there. Once the butter is melted, add in your chocolate. Should probably cut that up a bit first, but yeah. Just make sure that your water isn't boiling onto the actual metal, otherwise you'll burn the chocolate. Okay, so we need to measure out 1.5 cups of sugar and flour, and 1.5 cups of plain flour. And 1/2 cup of cocoa. Now sift that all into one big bowl. And you can mix that up if you like. We're going to be mixing up more stuff in that later. You'll need 3 eggs, crack them and lightly whisk them. Okay, so this is looking back right, it's nice. So now we're going to grab some mitts so that we can lift it up. Be careful, there's a lot of steam coming out. Alright, so now we pour it into this here. Pop in your eggs and just mix it all up. Don't be tempted to add more liquids because it will come together eventually. Just as long as you don't forget the eggs. Okay, so that's all mixed in now. We put it into our brownie tin or a slice tin, and some baking paper on top of there, and just so once we've poured it all in, now it goes into the oven for 45 minutes. This one's quick to make, but takes ages to cook. Now with this also, you can't stick a skewer in to see if it's cooked because it's going to be mushy in the middle, and then once you let it cool it goes nice and rich. So basically you have to wing it, and if you think it's just a little too soggy in the middle, then you can put it back in again for a couple of minutes, but you don't want to overcook it either. So once 45 minutes is up, take it out of the oven, put it onto a cooling rack, and leave it there till it's like cold to touch and on the bottom, and then you ice it with icing sugar and cut it into 12. Once your brownie is cooled down, you should cut off the edges because they're really hard, and yeah, they're just basically not very nice to eat as a whole. So you cut the edges off and you can just eat them. Try and cut it as close to the edge as you can so you don't waste a lot of your soft brownie. Okay, now you need to cut it into go into 12, so 4 by 3. They won't always be even, that's alright. And then you can dust it with icing sugar. With a sieve, and just over the top with icing sugar. And then they're ready to serve.